Thanks to our efforts, the locale's seething with Northlanders who want to find our merry little hidey hole and murder us all in our beds.
We can't have them murdering us in our beds.
But it's also an opportunity. The search has left the camp at Ussingfeld Marsh lightly defended, enough for us to turn
Gonna
the
go find the
tables on
champion.
our blood friends. I doubt you'll find their champion in his bed, but I'm sure you'll manage them.
It's taking a little bit to load here. What's going on? Wow, I think that's the longest. I think that's the longest loading screen I've ever seen. I might have too many programs open or something. I don't know. In any case, Warcamp. Playing Foot Knight with Great Hammer.
Focus on the positives, like no crowds in the camp.
It's my Crimson build. I got the Knights in Carbine armor on, the beautiful red armor with the Crimson Hammer, with blood for the Blood God portrait in the bottom left there, and that's all this build really is. That's all it is. It's just matching aesthetics. But in all seriousness, Great Hammer, very strong weapon, made even stronger with Foot Knight, in my opinion. Just the, I mean, just incredible amounts of stagger on this weapon, as you can see. I think it has one of those hidden properties, one of the hidden tank properties that that affects its cleave through the mass of enemies. I can't remember exactly, what all those properties do. You have to look them up yourself. There's people out there that explain what it can do a lot better than I can. But I feel like one of the biggest weaknesses of Great Hammer, of course, is its attack speed. Mercenary can certainly mitigate that weakness quite a fair bit. But so does Foot Knight. Foot Knight with certain talents is able to mitigate that with the with his level 30 talent, the Bull. Increases your attack speed based on how many enemies you hit with your charge attack, with your charge ability, I mean. And I'm not too practiced with Great Hammer. I don't really use this build all too often, but I mean, it's still really powerful. I'm fairly confident that I can still get through this mission in one go here. Come on. Where is he? Especially when you got Ale on the Dwarf, it mitigates that attack speed weakness even more. And unfortunately, I am running Swift Slaying, so if I had Opportunist on, I probably could have staggered those Plague Monks out of their flurry attack. That's okay, we've got a charge ability that can help do that for us. Whoa. 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 That assassin. But, you know, something else that, that makes this really strong on Foot Knight is just his natural power increases. So, of course, I'm running Comrades in Arms. You don't have to run that, of course. I mean, if you want more defense for yourself or your teammates, you know, the other talents in that row are of course, all really good. But naturally, if you want to deal more damage, Comrade in Arms with its 10% increased power can certainly do that for you. And there's an item over here, so I'm going to check out, see what it is, and it's a bomb, which I kind of want. I don't care what's over there. I'm not going that far back. But it also has. I'm also running the. I think it's on the second row. The talent that gives you increased power when you stagger elites. There's also some items that. Oh, okay. I guess I'll go get those. And seeing as how heavy this weapon is capable of staggering. It's a lot of increased power that you can achieve running Foot Knight. And it doesn't have to be with this weapon. It can be with any weapon, of course. This weapon just naturally, with its stagger, is just really good. You can definitely always make sure you're proccing it in a horde that has elites mixed into it. Ooh, like a lead guy. Ooh, a bunch of bombs. This is a sticky situation here with these specials kind of dropping in on me here inside this little tiny house. It's not a good place to fight at all. Oh, oh. All right. Honestly, I probably could be running Opportunist on this just to increase its ability to stagger more enemies out of, you know, certain animations, like I was mentioning earlier, like the Plague Monks. Because I am kind of overkilling it a little bit with the attack speed, I feel like. Yeah, there's a part of me that feels like, you know what, I feel like I kind of want a little bit more stagger power in certain situations, but yeah, it's whatever. I'm already running it. I'm still gonna make it work. Swift slaying, of course, isn't bad whatsoever. There are some people who only run Swift Slay. Like they don't run any other trailer weapons. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, to each his own. I do think there are. You know, I talk about how I think most options in the game are good. I do believe that there are certain traits, options that are just absolute fucking garbage. Oh man, like what are they? I mean, most of the weapon traits are I'm trying to think of them all now, like on the spot here off the top of my head. I think heroic intervention on weapons. I think most people probably find most useless. I think heroic intervention actually works when you attack enemies that are downed. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that sentence. I think it works when you attack enemies near allies that are downed. So, you know, obviously I just saved the dwarf, so, you know, I think that counts towards it. You know, you would proc heroic intervention in that case. But I think if your allies are downed in a down state, I think attacking enemies near them that are about to attack them also procs it, so you can actually proc it quite often. In that case, I think so. Don't quote me on nothing. So you know, it can have its uses in those cases, but I mean those are. I mean, yeah, some of the other traits are you probably get a lot more use out of them than heroic intervention, right? And let's see, what's on the ranged weapons? Inspirational shot probably isn't the greatest. I mean, it can also, you know, have its uses, but you know, like you know, maybe there's something a little bit better you'd rather run, you know. Luck boot die. What does a necklace have? The necklace has mostly some decent stuff. I know some people might think Hand of Shalia probably isn't too good, but I mean Hand of Shalia is actually secretly OP. You know, but you have to use it in you have to use it in such a way where you're set up for it, right? Like if you use Hand of Shalia, for example, with like the team heal talent in the first row. So let's say instead of running temp HP generation, instead of running temp HP generation on the first row for whatever career you're playing, you know, you run the team heal. And if you're running Hand of Shalia as well, you can, you know, if you get a med kit and you heal somebody else, you heal them with the med kit. So the med kit heals, I think, I forget exactly what it's like, 75% or like 80% of missing HP or some shit like that. I don't remember exactly. But you heal them for that. But then you heal 50% of your missing health. And then because you heal, you also proc the team heal with Hand of Shalia. So you actually just do this just super massive, you know, team heal. And it's just a lot of healing. It's just a lot, but it's something that I think is best. Nice shot, dwarf. It's something that I think is best used, like, you know, with the right communication. So you know, quite often you don't get that in a lot of public lobbies, you know. So it's you don't see it too often. You don't see too many people who would run it. But you know, sometimes people who do run it, I mean, I've had people in my games who run it and they communicate that they're running it, and I think to myself, you know what? That dude is the absolute GOAT, you know? Like that dude's the one. I'm passing every med kit to that guy, you know? Like It's perfect. I'm happy when I see people running Hand Shalley. Like it's a strictly non-selfish trait to be running. I'll tell you what trait I do find pretty fucking useless. It's the fucking revive. This trait, not the revive, the respawn trait. That's what it is. I think it's 30%, up to 30% respawn. I think it's on the trinket, on your last item. And that I think is fucking useless. That I think is probably the worst trait in the game. I don't know anybody who actually runs that trait. I mean, I can see some uses for it, you know, like maybe if it was more than 30%, maybe if it was like 50%, you know, extra respawn speed, I can see it being useful in like certain missions and like certain, you know, very specific instances. Like maybe you're playing Skittergate or something, you know, and you're having a lot of trouble staying alive during the Rasnet fight, right? So you know, you die, you know, the respawn happens quick, and you know you're right there in the arena. But you know, the problem with that still is you still have to wait for your teammates to get you up, you know? So it's just like, even if you do respawn back quick, you could still just be sitting waiting there for somebody to get you up. Like it's so fucking useless. Like I don't think that's a very good trade at all. And I'll tell you what, I have been on like such autopilot this whole game. I don't even know if I'm playing well or not. Like I've just been swinging this hammer left and right, man. Like this is a pretty brain dead build. This is pretty strong. I'm feeling like it's pretty strong because I like I mentioned, I don't really play this build. I mean, I have it. I don't really play it. I'm not too practiced with Great Hammer, but holy shit, is this easy to use, man? Like, oh my gosh. I think there was a Chaos Patrol too in there. I didn't really notice. I kind of autopiloted during it, and I'm pretty sure we killed a Chaos Patrol like really fucking easily. Like goddamn, man, so powerful, Great Hammer. There's always a bomb up on top of this tower that I'm gonna get, and I'm gonna try to keep moving the battering ram here as I battle the wave. So a little tidbit. This battering ram, you can keep moving it, I think, up to the gate if this first wave never dies. So I'm pretty sure the waves that spawn in, like, it's always this first wave that spawns in, right? With the infantry and the shieldy boys. And then after this, you know, there's always the berserkers that spawn in over here. But if you never kill this first wave, I think you have to kill a certain amount of them. That, or I think a certain amount of time has to go by before this next berserker wave spawns. So if you just kind of just sit on the battering ram and just kind of not kill that first wave, you can probably get the battering ram all the way to the gate here without having to even deal with the berserkers.
Don't worry, Scooty. I'll be back. The backstabber is slain.
Get out of here.
Ammunition.
I know. Sometimes this section can
I bring a message from Usinga.
be quite the gauntlet sometimes for some people. They get pushed off the ram and they can't get back on it for whatever reason, and they have trouble getting it all the way to the end because wave after wave spawns, keeping them from moving the ram. And this is going to be the last. There you go. Good. There's no more specials that spawn once you get into the fortress here. So that was the last ale that I was going to be able to get.
Dressing your wound, sir.
Dressing your wound, sir. At my side. That's like one of my favorite voice lines that he says, man. Faithful Kruber. What was I talking about? I wasn't talking about anything. That's why I'm starting to talk nonsense. I hope nobody minds me doing terrible impressions of the fantastic voice acting in this game. I certainly do it absolutely zero justice. I know that. I'm hoping the potions I got here are going to be decent enough to deal some decent damage to Mr. Rib Spreader here. What do I got? I got 3 potions, 3 free strength potions that is, and I got the purple here, which would be nice. I got the bomb here too. I kind of wish I had the strength potion first so that I can do more damage with the bomb starting out. Or maybe I'll just hold on to it until I get the strength potion. And man, I know I said it once already, but man, is this build like kind of strong. You know, getting that stagger on elites too, and having that talent that gives you faster ability recharge. And you know, Foot Knight's charge ability being on such a short cooldown as it is. You can really get like multiple charges off, which just really you know, renew that attack speed from the Bull of Aslan talent. So I mean, like, you can just really keep your attack speed up like constantly. And as always, I'm going to be putting healing droughts. Never mind. I got healing droughts in the other too. The Unchained doesn't really go down quite as often, so it should probably be fine. But you always want to try to get healing droughts on them. They heal a lot faster, naturally.
This is our chance to kill the
yeah, this is kind of where the charging kind of stops, because expect that. Oh my god, he's already at half health? What the fuck? Holy shit, the damage on this right now. I have one Cataclysm, right? Okay, yeah. Oh my. Holy shit. I'll be honest, I didn't expect that much damage. That's actually insane. That's insane, dude. I mean, I know I'm using a strength potion on top of it, but oh my god, those chunks. Holy. I expected that to be a lot harder. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
Good bit of revenge, that. And we keep Loner's base nice and secure.
I am actually
There's a rot helm.
I am actually flabbergasted. Man, I should really play the Great Hammer more often. I don't play this build enough, man.
That's better. One less chaos warrior.
Let's get a celebratory heal.
Have the flux, sir. Ever a steady hand.
Ever a steady hand.
Oh, was the same with you, was Unge. One scratch.
Faithful Kruba. Oh man. Well, I'll be honest. I don't remember anything that happened in that game. I autopiloted that whole game. I have no idea what happened. I can't imagine who has the most damage out of the bots. Let's see. Oh, it's actually. They're actually putting up some numbers. It's 19,000. I mean, he took 1,900 damage, but I mean, he also dealt 19,000 damage. That's pretty decent. That's actually crazy. 420. Very nice. GG.